We will go on the record in the matters 25 CF 87, 25 TR 500, 504, 26 TR 53. State of Wisconsin versus Brandon Daniels. The state appears through District Attorney Kevin Schmidt in person. Mr. Daniels appears in person with counsel Daniel Chapman. We're set here today in this matter for a plea and sentencing. The parties have reached an agreement. Mr. Chapman, can you please recite it on the record?
Your Honor, Mr. Daniels will be pleading to an amended charge of possession of amphetamine in 25 CF 87. He will also be pleading to an OWI first in a TR matter whose case number escapes me. It's on the plea questionnaire. There will be a joint recommendation for a withheld sentence, 1-year probation on the drug charge, and for the RCS guidelines on the OWI first.
Right, thank you. That would be 25 TR 504.
Thank you.
All right, basis for the amendment to the amphetamine, Mr. Schmidt?
It's because he has been participating in treatment since March 19th to present. Mr. Chapman provided me proof of his extensive AODA treatment. Because of that, supervision on a felony methamphetamine charge would be too much dosage.
All right, thank you. Okay, Mr. Daniels, is that the agreement that you've reached?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have in front of me a plea questionnaire waiver of rights form. Do you recognize the document?
I do.
Did your attorney thoroughly go over this document with you?
He did, Your Honor.
Essentially word for word?
Yes, Your
You
Honor.
understand everything on that document?
I do.
Is that your signature on the second page?
It is.
Formal motion to amend count 1 to a possession of amphetamine.
So made.
Granted. You're 42 years old. You have a high school diploma and equivalent. You can read, write, and you understand the English language. Is that all correct?
Correct.
Did your attorney thoroughly go over with you what the state would have to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt?
He did, Your Honor.
Did your attorney go over with you what the state or the maximum possible penalties you face?
He did, Your Honor.
Because you're charged with crimes, you are entitled to constitutional rights, and each of those rights is listed on that first page of the plea questionnaire. Did he thoroughly go over those rights with you?
He did, Your Honor.
And you understand them completely?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you need me to go over those rights with you in any more detail?
I don't believe so, no.
Is that a you don't believe so
No.
or a no?
No,
Okay.
sorry.
And so do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving and giving up those rights?
I do.
Do you understand that if you're not a citizen of the United States, your plea could result in your deportation?
I do.
Do you understand that here the state would have to prove on or around June 27, 2025, that you possessed a substance, the substance was a controlled substance in an amphetamine classification, and that you knew or believed that substance was a controlled substance in an amphetamine classification? Do you understand what the state would have to prove?
I do.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty could be a fine of up to $5,000 or imprisonment of up to 1 year in the county jail or both?
I do.
Do you understand with that operating with restricted controlled substance, the state would have to prove the same date, time, and place that you operated a motor vehicle while on a highway or a roadway of the state and county, and that you were under the influence with any detectable amount of a restricted controlled substance? Do you understand what the state would have to prove?
I do, Your Honor.
Okay. And do you understand that with both of those charges, the only difference in the constitutional rights would be that with the crime, you would be able to have a jury of 12 of your peers, and it would be beyond a reasonable doubt as a burden. But with that operating with restricted controlled substance, it would be a 6-person jury, and it would only be by clear, convincing, and satisfactory evidence. Do you understand that?
I do, Your Honor.
Now, do you have any questions for the court or for your attorney before I proceed?
I do not, Your Honor.
Do you understand that there are agreements here that have been reached and they've been recited on the record, but I'm not bound to follow those?
I do, Your Honor.
Said differently, I could sentence you all the way up to the maximum possible penalty for each of these charges if I thought it was warranted.
I do, Your Honor.
Do you still wish to proceed?
I do, Your Honor.
Did you go over that criminal complaint with your attorney? And in particular, the section where it basically says what happened that day and why you were charged with the crimes and the tickets?
I did, Your Honor.
For the most part, are those facts accurate?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you admitting here today that you in fact did possess a substance in an amphetamine classification?
I did, Your Honor.
Are you admitting here today that you in fact did operate a motor vehicle while under the influence with a detected amount of controlled substance in your system.
I did, Your Honor.
So you're pleading guilty to these two charges because you are guilty.
I am guilty, Your Honor.
Mr. Chapman, may the court use the probable cause section of the criminal complaint to find a factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone made any threats or any promises to you for you to plead guilty to this charge?
No, Your Honor.
You're doing so freely and intelligently, telling the court you fully understand what you're doing
I am.
and voluntarily?
Yes.
Has your attorney represented you competently?
Yes.
Has he answered all of your questions?
Yes.
Has he looked at this matter thoroughly?
Yes, I believe so.
Are you satisfied with his services?
Very.
Do you have any questions for the court or for your attorney before I proceed?
No, Your Honor.
Then as to amended count 1, possession of amphetamine, how do you wish to plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
As to 25 TR 504, OWI first with a restricted controlled substance, how do you wish to plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
The court will find your pleas of guilt are done knowingly, intelligently, and voluntarily. I'm going to find that you understand your constitutional rights and what it means to waive and give up those rights. I'm going to find a factual basis to accept your pleas of guilt. Based on that, I will find you guilty of amended count 1 in 25 CF 87 and guilty of 25 TR 504. The remaining counts will be dismissed, except 26 TR 53 will be dismissed and merged in with 25 TR 504. The other TR matter will be dismissed and read in. A judgment of conviction will be entered. Argument, Mr. Schmidt.
The costs and the convictions are sufficient in this case. Mr. Daniels is a Spooner resident. The only reason Burnett got involved at all is they got a call from Spooner that they were looking for this guy in connection with a suspected domestic incident. When they found him, he was under the influence of a controlled substance. He had a firearm in the vehicle. The firearm had no bullets in the chamber and the action was open, so it wasn't being transported in a dangerous way in that manner. From our end, he's been doing extensive treatment we'd want to see for both the RCS OWI as well as the amphetamine. It looks like in Washburn, from whatever their side of the thing was, he was placed on probation there. So duplicating probation with Burnett would be excessive and create ties to our community that I just don't think are necessary. So I'd ask the court to follow the agreement. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Chapman.
Yes, Your Honor. He did resolve the Burnett County matter. That was an incident involving his brother-in-law. I just clarify it wasn't family or children. It was outside, and his brother-in-law, father-in-law, I'm sorry, accused him of pointing the shotgun at him and then driving away. That's what he was arrested for. He admitted the shotgun was in the vehicle, and I would point out that the methamphetamine in this question appeared to be 0.35 grams, so a relatively small amount. I agree probation is appropriate here, Your Honor, and he did spend 11 days in jail.
All right, how long are you on probation in Washburn?
18 months, Your Honor.
Thank you. Anything you want to add, you want to say, you want to let me know, Mr. Daniels?
Just that I'm sorry about it. I'm learning, moving forward, staying sober, staying clean. So I'm on the right track and I'll keep it that way.
I'm very glad to hear that. How many days have you been sober?
Ever since the arrest. Well, clean since 6/24,
Okay, why did you say clean?
clean from drugs.
There was a
Sober.
consuming alcohol.
There was a
incident.
consuming alcohol I relapsed
So-
with.
I understand and I get that. Some people have issues with illegal substances and not alcohol.
Mm.
So I understand, and thanks for the clarification on the clean.
Yeah.
And what that means and represents to you.
Yeah.
All
Thank you.
right. So here, when I'm looking at this case, having the shotgun, having the gun, and having the illegal substances and being in a vehicle, all serious. However, when you hear the facts as they actually transpired that day and what was occurring, it makes them a little less serious. Plus, when I look at the totality of the circumstances, I look at what happened in Washburn, that you're on probation, that you're doing the things that you need to do, that you have remained free from substances. Clean is fine. You can say clean. You're the one who's using the substances, etc. I'm going to tell you, we are being now taught and trained that a better way to say about it is free from. because you're not dirty. Just because somebody uses illegal substances doesn't mean that.
I'm
you
learning
are
that too
dirty,
in group. Yeah.
Okay, you are
Yep.
now free from substances, all right?
Yes.
And so I'm so glad to hear that you're doing that. You're doing the groups, you're maintaining your sobriety. You are taking control of your life.
I believe so, Your Honor. It feels good.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you. You may not have known the date, like, 223 days or whatever it was, but you know that you are free from illegal substances from the date of this arrest. And I applaud you for that.
Thank you. Appreciate
What
that.
I'm going to do is, with regards to the OWI first, the TR 504 matter, I'm going to assess, I'll give you a little bit of a deal. May not have been doing any type of intoxicated driver intervention or those things beyond, and you're in groups and you're doing those things. I'm going to assess $976 in fines and fees plus a $10 blood draw. With regards to the possession of the amphetamine, well, what I'm going to do, well, and 6 points off of your license as that's required. I'm going to, for the possession of amphetamine, I'm going to assess $500. That is fines, fees, DNA surcharge, all costs and whatnot, all in one fell swoop. So that's on top of the 986 total for the OWI matter.
Yeah.
I'm not placing you on probation. You don't need double probation. All right?
Yeah.
You're doing what you need to do in Washburn, and you're on probation in Washburn for 18 months. You might as well just do what you need to do. Continue to take control of your life. You don't need to worry about this matter and having any additional jail time hanging over your head, et cetera, et cetera.
Appreciate that.
Because
Yeah.
to me, in my cases, you've done what you needed to do.
I
All right?
appreciate that. Thank you very much.
So you do you take care of you control your life and how you want to live it and be on the path that you want in Washburn County. Don't come back here and do this again.
I won't.
Okay?
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You have 20 days to appeal. Should you fail to appeal within 20 days, you do lose that right. I do need your DNA. So what you're going to need to do is when you're done here, go to the jail outside of the building, all the way around the back today reporting, see if they need your DNA.
Okay.
If they do, they'll take it. If they don't, they'll send you on your way. You
Okay.
have the ability to request it be expunged from the system. You know, the fancy word that you hear on TV shows, CODIS.
Yep.
On that system, if you wish, in a written letter to the Department of Justice, not to me, not to this court, to the Department of Justice.
Okay.
It's easy to do. Oh, and what am I also going to do is I'm going to sentence you to 11 days of jail for the possession of amphetamine. You sat it, should get the credit. So it was a punishment. You sat it, you'll get that credit. But I'm not going to place you on probation. You're doing what you need to do. And I'm
Thank you.
proud of you.
Thank you.
So I do need to know a little bit more about you with trying to get back the costs and the fees. I'm going to tell you, I'm a stickler on that. If you don't pay it off, you don't make your monthly payment. If you set up a payment plan, I will issue a warrant and you could sit time in jail.
Okay. Yep. no
And I
worries.
will issue a civil judgment. Do you work?
I own my own business now. I started one after I got out.
What do you do?
Construction.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
And it should be booming.
It is going very well. Actually, we got a year's worth of work. Yeah, it's been going really well. Just completed our first job.
I'm glad to hear that.
Thank
Keep it
you.
up.
I will.
Keep it up.
I absolutely will.
So if I assess 200, it's going to be $500 posted, I think. If I assess $200 a month, do you think that's doable?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to assess $200 a month. That's paid to Burnett County Clerk's Office.
Okay.
There's multiple ways that you can pay it. But again, strongly warn you, I will issue a warrant if you don't pay your monthly payment
Okay.
and or if it's not paid off.
Okay. Yep. No worries
On
there.
top of it.
I will.
Address still on Tower Hill Road.
It is.
Telephone ends in 2246.
It does.
All right. I think I've covered everything. What am I missing?
Nothing from me.
Nothing for me.
Congratulations. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Come get your documents. You're going to need a document for the jail and then your on your way. First payment is due in March.
Okay.
If you can pay
Appreciate
sooner,
it, Your
do
Honor.
it. If not, we're good.